Okay, you're shoe shopping. Fantastic. Let's go to our latest, Artie.
Hi, I am Aarti and tuning in from Bangalore,
India,
India.
and
And
if
if
I
I
were
were
to
to
win
win
a
a
gold
gold
medal,
medal,
it
it
would
would
probably
probably
be in meditation.
Meditation. Ooh, fantastic. I love the entire idea of competitive meditation. All right. Let's see. Let's go now to our good friend Offer.
I am also from Tel Aviv, and I probably already won a gold medal for surviving heat waves without air conditioning.
That's fantastic. He probably won, but he didn't go to the ceremony because it was outdoors. Let's jump now to Louise.
Hello, hello. I am. There's a message popped up. I'm Louise. I'm from the UK and Manchester specifically. Wait a second. The Paris Olympics is happening, and I know for a fact that Team USA has a gold medal, but Team GB does not.
Ooh.
So I think this is you rubbing
No
it in.
spoilers.
with
It's
this
6
question.
hours later for us.
Oh, whatever, you won it yesterday. But hopefully tonight we'll win one in the pool with the beloved Mr. Petey. Hopefully we'll win in the breaststroke. Anyway, enough of that. What would I win a gold medal in? Probably nothing. I'm terrible at all sports. But what about procrastination? Now there I am a contender.
I love that. Love it. Oh, look at that. How do you do that? Wait a minute. She got her own ceremony.
I'm a winner at Zoom. What can I tell?
She double medaled. All right. Let's go to Carla.
Hello, folks. Carla, she, her, Charlotte, North Carolina. I would win the gold most indefinitely, for sure, in dog snuggling. My dogs like to nap and snuggle.
I feel like Carla would get gold medal and bronze because she's got 3 dogs. So. 4. Oh no, which one?
Sweeping the category. No, one of them would not participate. So.
All right, let's go over to Laurentina.
I am Lauren Tina in Jerusalem, 4 years into close distance here. The first time ever having virtual background and not quite matching the burgundy set. I got the memo too late, but I would definitely win gold medals in deep dives into research black hole. You ask a question like, what was alchemy and when and where was it practiced? And give me 5 hours or 10 hours without food or sleep and find out all kinds of fun stuff.
Oh, I will compete with you in that one, Laurentina.
All right.
You can find out more.
Bonus suggestion. Put another suggestion in the chat, and by the end of the show, Laurentina and Louise will do some research on it. Whatever questions you have. Let's go over to Simone.
Hi, I thought you forgot me for a second. I was like, hold on, am I here? Am I not? I am Simone. I'm zooming in from Malta. And I think I would definitely win a gold medal in sleeping. That's what I was doing before this show, and I'm a little bit like, wait, what? Ooh, okay. Real sports. I once upon a time, I don't know if you know this about me, but I once upon a time was pretty good at fencing. So that was my sport. The only sport I've ever practiced.
Is that fencing selling products that are stolen? Or?
No, actually putting up fences.
Yes.
All right.
Oh God!
All right. Show some love for this cast in there. And while you're doing that, I'm going to look and see what great suggestions we got. We got some good ones. Ari said inheritance reading. Oh, the suggestion was what's the location for inheritance reading? And Emma said school reunion. Both very rich possibilities.
We've done reunions. I want to see the inheritance.
I love a will. Can I tell you? That's because I'm never in one.
Because you're from England and they had Shakespeare. No, I'm just kidding.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
I like wills, I like bills.
All right. Thank you. Oh, thank you. We do need an order that these guys are going to go in. So vamp for just a minute while we do that.
So it's almost our 4-year anniversary. So it's like a week away. We would have been together for 4 years online doing improv. Yeah.
Good. We might have to stick around and record a little something for 4 years. I can't believe that.
What's going on? Is someone writing the will now?
Yeah, Kiel is writing the will, and
Take this opportunity. Everyone write your own will right now.
It's good. It's important.
All right. Fantastic. So we will turn off our cameras and take it away with a reading of the will.
Look, there's no need to get violent. I'm just here reading the last will and testament of Tony Benjamin.
I subject, you are not an impartial reader, as you yourself are about to reveal that you're actually the secret grandchild of Tony Benjamin.
How did you know to use the word subject? That's a secret word.
Well, did he leave me anything?
Yes, he did. And you will find out later tonight just how much.
Oh, I thought you would tell me.
You have news?
I have some news, but not enough. Uncle Tony definitely left me something. What?
Uncle Tony better come through.
Tony?
I know you miss him, but you're gonna have to accept he's no longer with us.
We lived together for 50 years and now he's left me. Tony?
Yeah. Why did you call me? I'm almost completely dead by now.
I could speak to the spirit realm. But I hope you're happy wherever you are, Tony. Dad, like you can't keep doing this. Like you can't keep faking your death. Mom has lost her mind. And I don't mean that like she's angry. I mean like you're sending the woman over.
Robert, I always wanted to be a fisherman. Now this is my chance.
Robert is my brother. I'm Anthony Jr. We have the same name. You should be able to remember it.
I'm very sad about this loss, and I'm most sad of all about the distribution of Tony's money in different places.
I'm so sad too. It's just a terrible, terrible thing that's really happening to us right now.
Yeah. I don't know. I would give anything at all for this just to not be true, for him to still be alive with us today.
We go now to the morning before the reading of the will.
Hello. Thank you for inviting me. My name is Mr. Falls. I will be reading the will of Tony Benjamin today. Oh, you must be the widow. My condolences.
He's alive.
What?
He's alive.
He's alive. My dear woman, you are hysterical. Please sit yourself down. Alive. No, no, no. What are the chances of you having such a similar name? Tony and Anthony. It's amazing. Beautiful, really.
Yeah, we were from the same village. And everyone in our village was named various variations of Anthony.
Ah, yes. How lovely. And lovely.
We're going to read his will. It is painful for me as his widow.
This can be a very difficult day, but do not worry. You're in safe hands, Antonia. I'm going to keep you comfortable and safe until tonight. Not that I'm going to make you uncomfortable and unsafe tonight. What I mean is until the will is read.
Mr. Falls,
Mm-hmm.
how are wives of the dead usually during the readings?
Oh, very strange question to ask. Well, they have different responses, but mainly like you, they are very upset. Some of them get very upset if they're not in the will.
Let's hope I'm in the will.
Oh, I'm sure you will be, my dear. I mean, normally, most of the estate is left to the spouse.
That makes me feel a little better.
Unless there's something about your relationship with Tony that you're not being completely open about.
You've had two beautiful, strapping sons, Anthony Jr. and Robert, and they might cause a little trouble. And Anthony has a lot of relatives who keep coming over and asking for money all the time. So I foresee some trouble tonight.
I see. Thank you for letting me know. People are so greedy, they will turn up and try and insert themselves into the family, even if you've never seen them for years, with an estate as big as Tony's. Don't worry, I will look after you.
Dear son,
Yeah.
dear girl, I somehow put myself in my head to fake my death. It seemed a great idea 2 days ago. Now I feel that I'm in some sort of a problem.
I mean, you got to go through with it now. You can't back down.
So you said that the estate is gone.
You have to give it to everyone else. Especially.
I have an idea. Maybe I can write my will now. When I'm dead but still alive, change it, and send all the money to Panama, where I will start new life.
What about our lives? I mean, you screwed up your life. Don't screw up my life.
What do you say, Robert?
You dug your own grave, Dad. You now have to deal with the consequences. You have to be not actually dead while pretending to be dead, but own as much as a dead man, which is nothing.
I mean, I'm gonna use my part of the inheritance to get my movie off the ground. I'm gonna produce it, maybe star in it, maybe direct it.
All right, all right, all right. I can increase the parts of yours so that I'll just, leave some part for my when I go to Panama. Will you just swap the will? I can write it just now. I was always good in writing wills. You know it.
I mean, you're not gonna screw Mom over, are you?
Well, but you said that you don't like Mom.
I mean, I love her. I don't have to like her. I mean, you kind of messed her up. So, like, she's not always pleasant to be around, but she's my mom.
She's hysterical right now. She thinks you're dead, but she's in denial. She's denial that you're dead, but she doesn't know that you're actually not dead. But she thinks that you are, but then thinks that you aren't. She's not in touch with the truth, which is that you aren't dead.
So, do you prefer that the money will go to your mom, or that you will get a greater part and go after your dream and be a fisherman?
I mean, I didn't know we had to choose our dreams over our mom. That feels like that's not really a fair choice.
Wait. So I'll find another solution and see you on the other side. Well, actually, when I'm on the other side.
You just want to meet back here an hour before the will reading so we can get the new will?
Or do you want to meet on the other side, meaning after the will has been read? The other side of the will reading.
I mean, you got to be clearer with your choices.
And then we can discuss it.
Well, we don't even know where you're going to be because you're in seclusion.
I will be here in the cellar all the time.
You're just going to live in the cellar now. All right. Feels
but
weird.
Dad, whatever you do, don't contact Mom pretending to be a ghost, okay?
Oh, that's a good idea. I like it. It is a no.
Another relative is here.
Hi.
Hello.
Yes, I am so excited about this will reading. I am Antonella. I am Tony's niece. But you know that. Of course you know that.
You know, I have a question for you, actually, Antonella. I am aware that Tony and his wife Antonia are from a village where everyone has a name based on Tony. So why then did he call one of his sons Robert?
That is a family secret. Robert is adopted from a different village.
Really? Antonella, I'm so
you do
glad
know, of course.
Because
I mean, you're a lawyer and you know the law of our villages, yeah?
Oh yes, absolutely. This is
and
juicy.
You know the inheritance laws.
I absolutely do. But why don't you remind me?
Robert cannot inherit because he's not called a derivative of Tony.
Interesting. You know, I would love to get a drink with you, if that would be okay. I mean, we've got hours before the will reading.
Absolutely, let's do that.
Great.
Auntie.
Antoinette.
Oh, honey, here, take my Kleenex. I got the big size. I knew you were going to be crying a lot. Listen, Uncle Tony and yourself, well, you are more like my parents than my parents. And I want you to know I'm willing to move in here and support you in any way I can.
I know, Antoinette. You've been supportive all throughout your uncle and my, lives, and you've been there when we needed you, and more than my sons.
I know.
There is
I want you to think of me as the daughter you never had.
I'm sure.
And my dear sister Antonella. I mean, really, we want to be closer to you.
You're the daughters I never had, both of you. Like, having sons is difficult to raise as it is. And then having a dead husband, and then that's even more difficult.
You know, Uncle Tony, he made some really good choices in life. He married you, he invested in Apple stock. And these are things I want to help you with.
My dear, there is a terrible secret that I have, and I believe it's going to get revealed during the will reading ceremony.
Auntie, unburden yourself. Tell me.
Cut to 1 year later.
I just want you to remind us both of your secret that got us where we are today. You're doing that thing where when you cry, your voice gets really loud and only dogs can hear you.
Oh, I forgot. I'm just gonna, yeah. So
Lower register, Auntie. Lower.
I was just remembering, the time when I was all sobbing and crying when Tony passed away, and sort of messed with my tonality. I couldn't sing for a while, but anyway.
Who does that?
Yeah. Reeve's pretty much a bitch, I just hate her. Anyway, so the secret, if you remember that day when I told you.
Of course I remember. Yeah.
Um,
Go ahead and just say it out loud once again.
No, it's too much of a burden, I think, cannot say it again for sure.
Oh, Auntie Mommy, as I now call you, really, just blurt it out. You'll feel unburdened and I'll feel closer to you.
Antoinette, daughter, you know how I am with secrets. It only comes out when I'm very vulnerable, not when I am very, happy with myself and
I never want to make you feel uncomfortable, but I have something to share with you that might make you feel vulnerable.
What is that?
Oh,
I need to see.
Your son is here. I'm gonna bounce, but I'm gonna go shopping. Rolex is calling.
Here I am.
First time I've seen you in a year since you faked your death.
Panama is really beautiful. I almost married a great Panamanian girl. Then she found about the fake death and she left me. So I came back, to breathe some fresh air.
I'm glad she left you. Our mother is still grieving. She can't even, her voice just randomly switches registers ever since you died.
Oh, I hated it so much, You know that I left the house for 3 months when she started to cry about the death of her grandparent, and I say, what will happen when I will die? Then I started to think about this plan.
Dad, I can't believe you actually followed through with this stupid, horrible plan. By the way, how did you get by in Panama without any of your money or your stuff?
The Panamanian dollar is very cheap. That's how I survived. But Every time I almost wrote you because I wanted to know, did you follow your dream and became a fisherman?
Yes, Dad. Even though I got nothing from the will after everyone found out that I was adopted, which thanks for not telling me before your death. I had no choice but to just go out on my own and like.
Wait, you never guessed that you were adopted? I mean, Anthony, Antoinette, Antonia. I mean, that was the clue. I mean, everyone in your school, even the teacher, even your friends knew it.
Well, I just thought, like you ran out of Tony names. I didn't think that it was really a sign that I wasn't from the same, I wasn't born in the same village.
If you were my own child, I would call you Tuna. There are many options. And you know that I like fish. But I'm saying this.
That Tuna is not a name, okay? Let's be clear. You can't just call a kid Tuna. That doesn't make any sense. And I'm now a fisherman. I like fish too, but I wouldn't name a child Tuna.
Well, you are not married. Nobody wanted you, so you didn't have the possibility. No.
You may not.
I'm saying only this. If you were not sharp enough to guess that you are adopted, where all the signs were on the table, I mean, if I would leave you something in the will, you'd lose it. I mean, would you think about putting your money on Apple, for example? No, you wouldn't.
No, that's not a fish. That's a fruit. Who wants fruit?
You're a fisherman and you will never be anything but a fisherman.
What? Listen, even though you're not my biological father, you could still act fatherly to me.
Yeah, I need to fix things. That's right. I will find a way.
The reviews are in for my movie. I'll never be anything but a fisherman, and it's looking good.
I really appreciate this time to spend with you, Dad.
I mean, I think stepdad's more appropriate.
No, I'm yours.
I mean,
Sorry that I. Sorry, go ahead.
I think you're delusional if you think I'm really your father.
No.
Just because I enjoy the company of your mother doesn't mean I'm your father. I mean, I can be your buddy. I can be your pal. I can be your stepdaddy. I could be your zaddy. Isn't that what they say nowadays? I don't even know, but yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just not gonna claim you. Is that all right?
Fine, it's fine. My grandfather didn't leave me anything in the will anyway, so there was no point me wearing this disguise and trying to read the will.
I mean, what kind of name is Benjamin? That doesn't feel like it's authentically.
It's your surname! Like literally all of our surnames, except mine's Benjamin Fall.
Right.
I said I was Mr. Fall, but my full name is.
I wasn't
Benjamin
questioning
Fall.
the Benjamin of it all. I was questioning the fall of it all, because you will make a fall out of me, and I am now famous. And so, if I assume the paternity of you, I may assume the downfall, fall of my career.
Listen. I know you got the money, and my mum has raised me entirely on her own with no money whatsoever.
I gave money. I bought groceries 3 times.
You gave her like $3 or something, you know.
I was like 33, but that's okay.
Okay, well, it wasn't much. And
what is it that you want? Son.
Just want my birthright.
It's never gonna happen. If you said you wanted money, I would have just given you money. Paid you off, made you go away.
Okay. Can I go back and choose the paying off?
I don't think you can. You got one wish. I ain't no genie, there ain't 3 wishes. You know what my wish was? I wish I had gone back to the night I met your mother. Do you know how I met your mother?
She told me that she used to work at the local restaurant, and that you chatted her up down the side of an alley. She liked you, and you were charming and chatty. And wait, is that story not true?
No, it's true that Allie butted right up to the back door of the theater, and when I came out, she would come out and we would chat, and then one thing led to another in my dressing room, and but that's not. I don't know if that's
She
how you
said,
got here. I don't know if that's how you got here because I will not. I do not
She
know
said
for
you.
sure that you are mine.
She said you promised to the world that you promised a marriage and a family, and then you abandoned her as soon as you found out she was pregnant.
Pretty sure I said all the world's a stage. But it's not, is it?
I hate you.
I don't even know how I feel about you. Maybe apathy. Maybe pity.
Oh! I was napping, sorry.
Tony, you need to go get the groceries. You need to go get milk. You need to feed the kids. You need to go and finish up all your house chores.
You
Hey,
see?
everybody. Hi, I just dropped by.
Hi, Uncle Tony, Auntie Antonia. Hi.
Hi, sister.
Antonella, can you promise me something? Never get married.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes husbands can be a pain, and it's a male thing.
Oh. Uncle Tony, I'm a little short this month on my rent and health insurance. Could I borrow another $1,000? Well, make it 3. Make it 3. And
Can we make an agreement?
my dear
I will
sister
not give,
needs one too, right, Antonella?
I will not give you any money as long as I'm alive. I will leave you something
Oh,
when I'm dead.
Uncle
Girls,
Tony, I need a new car. Uncle Tony, please.
Uncle Tony, how are you feeling?
Yeah.
girls, I don't get any money anyway, so I relate to what you're going through. So, forget about it. He's just a stickler for his own goddamn money.
Wait,
Maybe you'd better be careful, Uncle Tony. We wouldn't want anything to happen to you, would we?
Yeah,
No, we wouldn't, would we?
we wouldn't.
have you seen the documentary last night about Panama?
No.
Oh, no. Yeah, I did.
I
I
heard
keep
it's the best ever.
I keep imagining myself starting new life there somehow.
Uncle Tony, the closest you're ever going to get to Panama is a Panama hat. Really?
Panama hat. You're
Okay,
so
well,
funny.
I've still got your credit card. So, Antonella, meet me in the car. Let's go to brunch.
Let's go to brunch. Bye.
We cut to 1 year later, the reading of the will. So, I, being of sound mind, Tony Benjamin, leave 80% of my fortune to my son, Anthony Jr. To my wife, I leave 5% of my fortune. And to my beloved niece, Antonella, I leave 7.5%. And Antoinette, I leave 7.5%. And I'm very sorry, Robert, you are not my son.
What?
Robert! Robert! Come here! Robert! What have you done with the new will? Robert!
Does anyone else hear that?
You know, that's the wind! That's just the wind!
I think it's the wind. I can hear it say it's just the wind.
Oh, then it's the wind. The wind wouldn't
It'll
lie.
be the wind.
I'm not your son?
It's just the wind. All right. Give it up. Show some love in the chat for this fantastic cast. And come back final Sunday of every month to see what Close Distance is up to. And big congratulations to 4 years. Woo! Fantastic. Who'd have thought? Who would have thought? All right. Thank you so much. We appreciate you being part of Queen City Comedy, and we hope to see y'all again soon.